Hi, this is Shonda Schaefer, CEO of Grace. You know, if I have learned one thing over the past several weeks, it's been that the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. These past 8 weeks have taught us a lot about being proactive, flexible, and logical in the ways that we've adjusted our programming to meet the current environment. We at Grace have had to rethink everything we do, why we do it, and how we can modify the processes in order to continue meeting our standards of excellence, stewardship, and service. I'm proud of our team and the creative and ingenious way that they've stepped up to meet this unprecedented crisis. As a community, we're now all being challenged to imagine what the new reality looks like. We're beginning to plan for the future, knowing that it is still very uncertain. So I'd like to share with you how Grace is planning specifically for the seasonal program Feed Our Kids. As you know, Grace has decades of experience in making sure that children who are typically on free and reduced lunch programs during the school year are offered a healthy lunch every day over the summer. We also maintain that the interaction with healthy adults and peers is a significant value for this vulnerable population, as most of these children are not offered the same enrichment opportunities such as camps and licensed childcare programs. You may also know that this program is dependent on the generosity of hundreds of volunteers who not only interact with these kids each day, but provide the very lunches they eat as well. As we imagine what this will look like, as we're considering several factors, including what other programs and options are being made available to our community. We're anticipating that we may have a decrease in the number of people who are willing and able to volunteer and donate to this program. As more information becomes available every day, we will continue to monitor these factors and will, most likely, continue to adjust. We've been told by GCISD officials that the summer enrichment program and our summer school classes will most likely be done remotely, similar to the way the school year ended. We've also been told that the district will continue to provide food pickup locations with their 1 week's worth of food distribution at their current rate. In addition, our Grace Food Pantry is available for all families who need additional food support. However, as of today, I can tell you that the Feed Our Kids program will continue with some modifications. So starting June 1st, Grace will be offering programs at our original 6 locations, one at Shady Brook Drive, one on the Mustang Outreach Center, one at Courtyards Apartment Complex, one at 121 Church, one at our 837 East Walnut Street address, and then a drop-off location at King Street Trailer Park. So therefore, we are going to be asking our trusted volunteer group to sign up for shifts and to sponsor each one of these weeks during the 11-week program. However, we're going to make some modifications to make sure everyone can be safe and healthy. So we are recommending all of the following. Number 1, lunches should be modified as best we can to be a grab-and-go distribution if possible. That means brown bags filled with healthy meals are best, but really any form of providing kids lunches that they're able to take back to their own homes, that's the goal. So styrofoam containers, to-go boxes, all of those type things would be the preference. We're asking that groups consider modifying their menus to include single-serve products rather than buffet style. So rather than pizzas and pans of lasagna or spaghetti, we hope that you can find single-serve options. Each site will be provided a personal protection kit. That kit will include masks, gloves, hand sanitizers, spray, disinfectant, paper towels, garbage bags, etc. Those kits are going to be refilled each week to make sure that our volunteers can stay safe while they work. I will tell you that we are currently attempting to secure enough of these items, the PPE items, for these kits, but we would be thrilled if we had some donors out there who could contribute to the cause, specifically when it comes to hand sanitizer and masks. Each site will have more tables and seating areas that can be spread out. So the goal is that if children wish to stay in the park area to eat, that they can do so in family groups rather than multiple groups. Activities can still be offered, but we're going to need to modify and discourage interaction of less than 6 feet. So games and activities that can be done without direct personal contact should be the goal. For example, probably not going to be able to do tag or face painting, but I do believe that if we're creative, we can come up with some other activities. So ideas might include sidewalk chalk, foot races, charade games, scavenger hunts. Honestly, I'm curious and anxious to see how creative our volunteers and staff can be. This could be a challenge, or it can be an opportunity, and I see it as a great opportunity. Our volunteer groups will need to be adjusted to accommodate only the number of people necessary to operate the distribution and activities, which is frustrating because normally we allow dozens of volunteers to participate, the more the merrier. But at this point, we're hoping that we can stay below 10 people if at all possible. So we're going to ask for our volunteer groups' help in trying to modify the direct contact. Because of the need for single serving sizes, we understand that costs may be prohibitive. And to that end, I want you to know that we're seeking grants and donations that can be used to supplement. So that may mean that we can offer maybe single serve milk or drinks or snack sized chips or cookies to help supplement our volunteer groups and the food that they're distributing. We're also looking for the assistance from some of our local restaurants that can provide kids meals such as Chick-fil-A and McDonald's at either a reduced or a bulk rate. So it's important to know that it is very possible and quite frankly highly likely that things will continue to be modified throughout the summer. Communication will be critical. But I am 100% confident that Lori Stevens and her team will do their very best to keep all of you apprised of these changes as quickly as possible. I know that she will be relying heavily on her volunteers to provide feedback and ideas as we move forward. So in summary, my message to our community is simple. Grace will continue to make the safety of these children and of our volunteers our top priority. And although we don't know exactly what it will look like, Feed Our Kids is a valuable program for our community, and we will continue to meet this critical need. So your thoughts, prayers, and support are needed now more than ever. We appreciate all of you and your dedication to your service in your community. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from each of you. Please feel free to reach out at any given point. We love you all, and we can't wait to be together again. Thank you.